Welcome to Dominic Sports Picks, your winning edge. Hello and welcome, everyone. At Dominic Sports Picks, we are a team of seasoned analysts dedicated to providing you with the most insightful and data-driven MLB betting recommendations. Every day, we meticulously break down matchups, trends, and player performances to deliver top-tier picks, over/unders, player props, and parlays, helping you make smarter, more confident betting decisions. Our mission is simple: to combine expert analysis with a passion for the game, giving you the edge you need to succeed. Whether you're a seasoned bettor or just getting started, we're here to guide you with reliable, well-researched insights. Thank you for joining us. Let's make this season a winning one together. We begin the Dominic Sports Picks analysis. NLCS Game 3, Milwaukee Brewers vs. Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers come home with a 2-0 lead in the National Championship Series, and are just 2 wins away from returning to the World Series. After dominating in Milwaukee with 2 brilliant starts from Snell and Yamamoto, it's now Tyler Glasnow's turn, who will look to continue the same recipe of dominance from the mound at Dodger Stadium. Pitching duel analysis. Tyler Glasnow, Dodgers, is on fire. In his last start, he pitched 6 scoreless innings against the Phillies, with just 2 hits and 8 strikeouts. During the regular season, he was one of the most dominant starters at home, with a 0.92 whip and opponents hitting just 182. Milwaukee also faced him twice this year, allowing just 1 earned run in 11 innings with 11 strikeouts. Meanwhile, Jose Quintana, Brewers, will start in an emergency situation. He hasn't had much of a role to play this postseason and faces an offense that, while not yet exploding, has 3 MVPs ready to spring into action: Betts, Freeman, and Ohtani. Milwaukee's problem hasn't been the pitching, but rather the poor offensive performance, with just 5 hits and 18 strikeouts in the first 2 games. Game analysis. The Dodgers are in complete control. Their pitching has allowed just 1 run in the first 2 games, while Milwaukee seems completely out of rhythm at bat. Even if Glasnow allows some traffic, the Los Angeles bullpen has been solid and will have enough rest to back it up. LA's lineup hasn't yet reached its peak, but Teoscar Hernandez and Max Muncy have carried the production, both with clutch home runs. Milwaukee is relying on an offensive miracle. Yelich is 0-for-7, William Contreras hasn't produced, and Jackson Chourio, despite his leadoff home run in Game 2, can't do it all alone. Dominic's summary. Dodgers TO win. Glasnow has the perfect matchup against a cold, rhythmless offense. The Angels are 7-1 this postseason and have the complete psychological advantage. Under 9 runs, with 2 solid pitchers and inconsistent offenses in the early innings, this game points to a controlled duel from the mound. Tyler Glasnow plus 5.5 strikeouts, at home, with the crowd support and facing a lineup that has struck out 18 times in 2 games, this line looks very achievable. The Dodgers are sniffing the World Series, and Glasnow wants to be the one to put them within striking distance. Milwaukee, without a hitter and using a makeshift bullpen, seems to have no answers against a superior opponent on all fronts. Final pick: Dodgers TO win under 9 runs, Glasnow over 5.5 strikeouts. Dominic Sports Picks, where numbers and passion meet to give you the best analysis of the MLB playoffs. We continue with Dominic Sports Picks analysis. Game 4 ALCS, Toronto Blue Jays vs. Seattle Mariners. After a 13-4 thrashing in Game 3, the Toronto Blue Jays have revived the series and are looking to tie the Seattle Mariners at 2-2. T-Mobile Park will once again be abuzz, this time with a spectacular duel between 2 aces, Max Scherzer for Toronto and Luis Castillo for Seattle. Pitching duel. Max Scherzer, the 3-time Cy Young Award winner, is making his postseason debut with the Blue Jays. At 41, he continues to display his trademark competitive fire. "This is what you play for," he said. In the regular season, he went 5-4-5 with a 5.19 ERA, limited by injuries, but with a great record against Seattle, 4-for-2, with a 2.97 ERA for his career. The key will be his early command and handling of the fastball, which continues to average 94 miles per hour. On the other hand, Luis Castillo has been unstoppable in October, 1-for-0 with a 0.00 ERA this postseason. However, Toronto knows him well and punished him in the regular season with a 7.20 ERA in 2 starts. Furthermore, Castillo has shown some vulnerability against right-handed power teams like Toronto, which hit .280 against him this year. Game analysis. Toronto comes in hot after a devastating offense. In Game 3, Springer, Guerrero Jr., Jimenez, Kirk, and Barger all hit hard, proving that the lineup can produce from top to bottom. This offensive resurgence comes at the perfect time to support Scherzer, who will have room for error against a Seattle lineup that relies too heavily on Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh. The Mariners, despite their early dominance in the series, are showing cracks in their bullpen and some fatigue. Castillo will need to be perfect, and that's a tall order against an offense that just generated 13 runs and 5 home runs. Furthermore, if Bryan Wu comes in as a relief pitcher, the question of his fitness could be key in the late innings. Dominic's summary. Blue Jays plus 1.5 TO win. Toronto comes motivated, with its hot lineup and Scherzer with experience on the big stage. The handicap gives us value even if the game ends up close. Totals over 6.5 runs, both teams have dangerous bats, and the starters could give up a bit after long layoffs and weariness. Toronto is coming off an offensive feast, and Seattle always responds at home. Luis Castillo under 5.5 strikeouts. The Blue Jays have improved their plate discipline, and Castillo hasn't surpassed this line in his last 3 games against lineups with this much contact. Toronto has also reduced his strikeout average per game in this series to less than 6. This Game 4 is full of drama and power. Toronto wants to even the series with its veteran ace, while Seattle looks to react at home. But the momentum is blue, the Blue Jays lineup looks hot, and Scherzer arrives with a win-win mentality. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.